In this video, we will look at how to compute the time complexity of a different kind of a nested for loop. We will focus on the number of times the primitive operations are performed by an algorithm to compute the time complexity. Let us look at the pseudocode of this algorithm and compute its time complexity. This algorithm takes only one parameter n and displays the values of variable j at each iteration. The first statement is a for loop for I 1 to n that will execute for n plus 1 times. Now within this for loop for I, we have another for loop for j 1 to I. Observe that the for loop for j is not from 1 to n. It is from 1 to I. So this for loop for j will execute for one time when I is 1. Then when I is 2, this for loop for j will execute for 2 times, and then when I is 3, this for loop for j will execute for 3 times, and so on till I is n. Then this for loop for j will execute for n times. Similarly, the statement right of j, which is inside the for loop for j, will also execute for the same number of times depending upon the value of I for loop of j. Now, the for loop for j actually executes for one more time for each iteration of for loop of I. So actually, the for loop for j will execute for one time, two times, three times, and so on till n times plus n. Plus n is because for loop of j actually executes for one more time for each iteration of for loop of I. Now, the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on till n is the sum of n natural numbers, which is mathematically equal to n multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 2. So, the time taken by the for loop of j is n multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 2 plus n times. Similarly, the statement right of j will be taking sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on till n, which is mathematically equal to n multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 2. Then we have the statement with the right function, which will just display a blank line. And this is a primitive statement, so it will take unit time. But since this right function or the statement is within the for loop of I, therefore the right statement will be executing for n times. So the step count of the entire algorithm will be n square plus 4n plus 1. And the number of operations needed to execute an algorithm is represented as a runtime function f of n. So the runtime function f of n of this algorithm is n square plus 4n plus 1, which is a quadratic polynomial since the degree of the leading term of this polynomial is n power 2. Therefore, we say that this runtime function or the time complexity of this algorithm is quadratic.